Donald Trump came up with an idea for people who want to go live in America permanently or become American citizen. He says he's opening the door to the United States of America for people who have $5 million cash. If you have $5 million, you present it to the government of the United States of America. They will give you a golden route to becoming American citizen. So right away, no waiting period, you become American citizen.
We're going to be doing something else that's going to be very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card, this is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship, and wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy.
We all know that the majority of millionaires in the world are not Africans or black. Okay, let's hear what this very interesting person has to say. His name is Shahid Bolsen. He had a comment to make about the $5 million. Let's watch.
So-called gold card program, visa program. You've heard about this? He's offering residency and a path to citizenship for $5 million. This is not an immigration policy, it's a fire sale. Citizenship is just another product on the shelf. I mean, why not tweak that program? Allow Americans to sell their citizenship for $5 million.
Oh,
now, that makes sense. Let struggling Americans get paid and move out of that country with their newfound millions.
Wow, let struggling Americans take the $5 million and move out the country with the $5 million. Instead of giving random people from I don't know where citizenship worth $5 million. How about you allow the struggling Americans, but clearly don't benefit from being American, the $5 million so they can move out the country? Let's continue.
That's a program I could get behind. Imagine if, for instance, just say 10% of African Americans could sell their citizenship for $5 million each. That's roughly 5 million new millionaires.
Wow! 10% of African Americans selling their citizenship for $5 million. So that's about 5 million new millionaires. That's interesting, isn't it? Wow, let's go.
$25 trillion between them. You can get a Dominican citizenship for an investment of just $100,000. You could make the Dominican Republic $25 trillion richer overnight. You know, I'm just saying African Americans because they have the most obvious reasons for being interested in selling their citizenship, since they don't get much out of it in the first place. But if you offered a program like that in reality, well, I think that you'd see that country empty out. I mean, ask yourself, if you're an American, what would you rather have? American citizenship or $5 million? $5 million and the opportunity to get citizenship elsewhere and have all the safety and all the security that comes with being that rich. Retaining your citizenship is never going to secure for you that kind of wealth. It's never going to secure that kind of wealth for you. It's never going to give you that kind of freedom, and it's never going to give you that kind of security. And I think you know it. I think you ought to demand the right to sell your citizenship, since he's already treating it like a product, like an asset that can be bought and sold. So why can't the people who already possess that asset, who already have that product, why can't they sell it? Isn't that capitalism? Isn't that the free market? Forget about selling it. If American citizenship is worth $5 million, well, shouldn't we be entitled to a refund? I mean, I don't know about you, but I sure never got $5 million worth of value from my citizenship. Did you? Well, I think the government ought to buy it back, just like corporations, you know, with their share buybacks and so on. You can have it. Give me that $5 million and we'll be on our way. Who wouldn't go for that deal? Well, you'd see that whole country depopulated within days.
Fellas, this is absolutely profound. I mean, $5 million for your citizenship. How many African Americans will be ready to leave the country for $5 million? I bet you for less than that. Because already you find a lot of African Americans wanting to go find life elsewhere. You know, you have a lot of people going to Brazil, African Americans, a lot of African Americans going to Ghana. Okay, some of them are running away from African American women because they don't think they are. Anyway, that's the subject for another day. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Okay, don't come for me. I'm just kidding. Anyway, $5 million for your citizenship. So Donald Trump came up with this idea saying $5 million you get American citizenship. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like the paradise. $5 million for American citizenship. If you want to come to the United States of America, don't come like people from shithole countries. Bring money. Bring money and we're going to give you a golden route to citizenship. There are many ways to become American in America. One of them includes marrying an American and waiting. The other one includes going to the army, being deployed in Ukraine as a mercenary, or Afghanistan, shoot on innocent people. I'm just kidding. Then maybe you're going to get your American citizenship if you come back alive. That is one of the possibilities that was given to me. Anyway, I'm not commenting on that right now. The other opportunity is what Donald Trump is offering you. $5 million American dollars and you can become American. How do you feel about that? Well, the message was not for Africans, clearly not, or South Americans. The message was for a specific group of people because they are the most millionaires. Okay? Now, wouldn't an African American take this opportunity? $5 million. Just give them $5 million. Let them leave. They want to leave already for many reasons. I mean, being African American in America, it doesn't give you a lot of benefits. I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. We, from our experience, have seen that white people in America treat black Africans better than they treat African Americans. I've seen that myself several times. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a flux or a mistake or a chance. I was asked, are you African American or African? When I say I'm African, I'm like, oh, really? Which country? The tone changed. African Americans are going through the most. You can't even drive a nice car. You drive in a nice car, you get stopped by the police. Your hands on the wheels. Put your hands where I can see them. Driver's license. Don't touch your head. Oh, yeah. You already know.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Put your hands out to the side. Hands out to the side. Don't move. Don't move.
It's sad. I mean, the country's gone through the most. There is no pleasure. I'm sorry. There's no pleasure in being African American living in America. I've seen that by myself. It's not nice. And the bottom line is, it's not even about African Americans. It's about all black people. By the time they see you from afar, you just look like that person. That's it. $5 million. Wouldn't you take $5 million? I mean, imagine you come to Africa. $5 million, my brother. You know what you can do with $5 million in a country like Uganda? $5 million in a country like Congo? $5 million in Angola. No, maybe not Angola. Angola is one of the most expensive countries in the world, if not the most expensive country. It's very expensive. Everything is super expensive. You don't want to go to Angola like that. I love them. They're very composed human beings. I like them, but they have a lot of money through diamonds, so it's very expensive. Anyway, with $5 million, you can have a life in Ghana, my brother. You buy plot, big land for $2,500. Yes, $2,500. How much is that in rands? Put in South African rand. How much is that in Nigerian naira? Okay, remove the Nigerian naira. I'm just kidding. Okay, Ugandan shilling and Kenyan shillings. My man, $5 million, $2,500. You buy plot, then you start building a villa. You build a massive mansion. You have a life. Mansion made out of bricks, not those woods you have in America that cost you $1 million. Woods, $1 million? Come on. You know, a beautiful life. Trust me. Okay, seriously. In Africa, you $5 million, you have a life. You're a boss. You are a boss for at least 30 years if you mismanage the money. So if you manage the money well, you're probably boss forever. It's also dependent on your taste and your whatever thing that you like. I mean, don't just go crazy, looking to have 9 wives and stuff. Then you're going to lose it all. But you can actually build multiple houses with $5 million. No, just $500,000. You can invest in multiple businesses. You can create multiple organizations that could set you for life. $5 million, you won't pay tax for $5 million in Africa. In most African countries, you can negotiate with most African countries. Not all. You can negotiate your tax. Okay? You can say, listen, I can't pay 49%. In America, when you have 5 million, you actually don't have 5 million. You have 5 million minus 50% because 50% goes to tax, or almost 50%. In Africa, it's not the case. So everything is in Africa. Africa still needs things done. So yes, let me know how you feel about this. It's always a great pleasure. And if you're an African American, what is the country that you always dreamed of visiting first if you ever came to Africa? I want to know how you feel about this. God bless.